the importance of being yourself, the importance of being genuine, the importance of expressing yourself honestly and genuinely. I think it was Bruce Lee who said that don't go out looking for a successful person to imitate. Always be yourself, or something along those lines. And that rings very true. You have your own unique personality, you have your own unique traits, way of seeing the world. Why would you go out there and try to be something that you're not? Think about the people in your life who you feel very comfortable around, people that you're not scared to give your honest opinion to, that you're not scared to express yourself 100%. Think about those people in your life. I'm sure you have at least one. And that's your true self. That's your true, genuine self. And I encourage you to always be like that all the time. Telling lies or putting up a front, being fake, it never ever really works out the way, that you might want it to. There's just something that tugs at your soul that tells you that you're not being genuine or authentic. When you're just honest and you express yourself freely, you just solve a lot of problems. You solve a lot of issues. Sure, not everybody's gonna like you for who you are, and that's okay. I'm sure you've heard this before, but trying to please everybody is, the key to failure. And that's very true. You're not gonna please everybody. People are always gonna have something to say. They're always gonna have an opinion. So why would you try to please every single person, right? You can't. So just stay grounded on who you are. Stay grounded on expressing yourself genuinely and honestly. Like I said, think about the people in your life who you feel comfortable around, and how you have, no problems expressing your true self with them. You feel comfortable around them, I'm sure. That's your true self. So again, I encourage you to be like that, to always be like that around everybody, no matter the situation. A great book, that is very strongly linked to this topic is a book called Radical Honesty by Brad Blanton, I believe his name is. And he really goes into depth, talking about this topic, and how, a lot of people's suffering comes from their minds and from not being their authentic selves, for not expressing themselves honestly, right? And it's a great read. I highly recommend it. He goes, again, very into detail on this subject and possible sources of where, the problem might be if you have trouble expressing yourself. It's a great book. I highly recommend it. So that's the key message of this video, right? Be yourself. As cliche as it may sound, it frees you from a lot of chains, right? Quote unquote, so to speak. And it's just a lot easier to navigate life, just not putting up a front or putting up a mask, or just expressing yourself and being real, right? And obviously, ultimately, it feels great to be yourself. So if you made it this far in the video, I thank you for listening. I make videos on self-improvement. If you're new to the channel, I talk about topics that are not very mainstream. I just talk about topics that I find interesting in general. So if you consider yourself an open-minded person and can handle information that's not very mainstream without getting triggered, this channel is perfect for you. Thank you so much for listening. I'll see you in the next one.